The time has come. The top two seeds in the college football playoff have arrived for their championship moment. Two teams that have essentially been on a collision course for months. They had high expectations, high pressure, but they met those challenges. Now, which side will go home fulfilling their ultimate dream here tonight? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Snap to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, use their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. On the move now. Breaks free. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Trying to find some room. It's Peoples. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's reeled in. It's Brown. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It's an option look. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a 1st down.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. He's hit just before the throw.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking downfield, it's Sayan. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Crucial moment early in this national championship game. Can they convert on 3rd down in the red zone? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it right near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the 4th down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence in them, and you're rewarded with a 1st down.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. He escapes the pocket. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Looking to score the winner to the right side. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
It's a big moment early in this national championship game. 3rd down and goal, trying to establish early momentum. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They strike first in this national title bout. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Hand it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. To throw, it's Aguilar. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
The opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. And we're going to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. The tight end makes the catch. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To the air, it's Sayan. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. grab down the middle. It's Tate. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On the run, it's Thomas. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Aguilar. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
This is the 6th play on the drive. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Pulls it in. It's Gaines. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Trying to find room. It's Peoples. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's caught. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Third down play for this offense. To the air. It's Sand. Let's take a deep shot here. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit him for a big touchdown.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's running out of time here. It's a very quick throwaway. No man in the area, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. He's got it in the open. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do. Get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. As the first down is still going. Good enough for first down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Aguilar. The pocket breaking down. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to pass this time. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion. They'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looks right for a quick completion. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. Running out of time in the pocket. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. Weather's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they get the second half started with the running play. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and it's almost picked off and changed for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
With the catch, it's Matthews. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, a great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Dropping back. It's Aguilar. The pass rush closing in. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a wide receiver screen. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receiver. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tennessee. Who says you need explosive plays, Kurt? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. He keeps it. QB draw. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of ball.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. Get in their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Makes the catch. It's Peoples. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Pulls it in. It's Matthews. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. It's Aguilar. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. And the Volunteers will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. Here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. He's got room to run. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Fires it to the wideout. Pump over the middle. It's Graham. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The offense really clicking here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Peoples. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
There's contact on the throw. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
You talk to any offensive coordinator around the country, you start to evaluate quarterbacks. Everybody wants to talk arm strength and speed and size. The intangible about quarterbacks' willingness to take a hit and still deliver the ball is something that every offensive coordinator would tell you it's one of the highest priorities they look for.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the 4th quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff again. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here And the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Short connection to the tight end here. The Vols pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
It's a nice completion there, Chris, and this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Aguilar. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Let's it fly to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Rollers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Here we go, national championship game, 4th quarter, 1-possession game. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back out of the field. Chewing clock with the running game. Jukes to get free. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you gotta start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. On the move now. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, situational football, this is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
He moves the ball to the 1, 3rd down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's another touchdown, a dream performance for this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they're struggling.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. Makes the grab. It's Bishop. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Vols will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. A short completion at the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quick dart to the right. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Forced down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Scanning the field. It's Aguilar. He escapes the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
And the PAT is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. He'll hand it off. Breaks into open space. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. There's the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After the clutch field goal, they'll kick it off here. The offense has a long way to go. Need a touchdown, not much time. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Aguilar. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. They need to score quickly here. Try to dial up some big plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.